My question is, what are the biggest issues that you see facing Colorado within the next 2 years?
Let's start with Senator Kopp because he hasn't had a chance to lead off.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Mackenzie. Congratulations. Well, not surprisingly, this issue of the extent to which people are empowered in our state is a really critical issue taken as a whole. But what do I mean by that specifically? You know, there are about 170,000 people still that are looking for work across our state, and it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. We have a governor who made the claim that he would actually cut red tape, and yet in a single year, his administration adopted 14,000 pages of new regulations. This stifles job growth, this stifles opportunity, and it leaves people hoping for something more. And we have a governor who did not stand up against Washington. We need a governor who will do that, who will stand up against Washington, because the overreach and the excess coming out of our federal government is the single biggest inhibitor of an individual's empowerment in our state. I'll fight Washington.
Biggest issues, Scott Gussler.
I think there's two: economy and education. And economy is shorthand for allowing people's creativity to blossom and flourish, to be able to build businesses and build careers and have good jobs. Colorado, our workforce participation is not where it needs to be. We lag behind other states. We look at Wyoming and North Dakota that are booming because they're able to safely develop their natural resources, and we're not. And then we look at education, and that is our future. And we're not doing a good job. We are standardizing on probably one of the worst and most mediocre standards we probably could, which is Common Core, rather than actually working to build standards and systems and choices into our school systems that allow our kids to graduate and compete among the world's best. Among the world's best. And that's what we should shoot for. We should shoot for a roaring economy and the best education in the world.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Bob Beauprez, big issues?
Well, it's about jobs, and I'm a little more aggressive than my colleague Mike is. I think we're 250,000 jobs short in Colorado right now from where we should be, because we've added about 400,000 in population since the recession began. We need to get Colorado to work, and when you do that, you'll have revenue enough to fund education, which is still a big challenge. Folks, third grade reading proficiency, the new test scores are out, and they just got worse again. Almost 30% of our third graders statewide can't read a grade level proficiency. We're going to put a stop to that. Just give every child who has the ability to learn how to read, give them a fighting chance, and let's put the resources in play to give them that opportunity to at least get started correctly. Next is public safety. This governor released 100, not just Evan Ebel, 100 prisoners, our most violent, from solitary confinement directly out onto your streets, your neighborhood, across from you. That's simply wrong. All of that says failed leadership. If John Hickenlooper won't lead, I will. That's why I'm running for governor.